Welcome to the C-Suite of the Open Video Series with TMX Group. I'm Arnie Goldstein, Head of Company Services based out of Vancouver, and joining me today is Bradford Cooke, the Chairman of Aztec Minerals. Welcome, Brad. It's a pleasure having you here today.
It's my pleasure, Arnie. Good to be on.
So let's talk about Aztec Minerals. Where are your projects located and what are you exploring for?
Aztec is a junior exploration company. We're headquartered here in Vancouver. We have two main projects, exploration projects, the Tombstone Historic Silver Mining District in Arizona and the Cervantes Gold Copper Porphyry Prospect in Sonora, Mexico. We also have, by the way, very strong management and board of directors populated by prolific discoverers.
Can you tell me why you're so excited about drilling the Tombstone Project and a little bit about that project?
So our focus here in 2020 is to continue our exploration and get into the drilling on our Tombstone project just southeast of Tucson, Arizona. The reason why we're pumped to explore Tombstone this year is very simple. We've only had the project for 2 years. We've assembled a massive amount of historic data, both production and exploration, including some very prolific drill results after all production had ceased. And so the bulk of these historic patented lands at Tombstone have never actually seen a modern drill program.
Never seen the modern drill program. I think it's about time.
Oh, we think it's about time. There's two main targets at Tombstone. There's a classic bulk tonnage epithermal gold-silver mineralization in and around the old contention pit. And we know there's mineralization there because there was drilling post-closure on the pit. But perhaps more exciting, and below the old pit, and in fact at depth throughout the property, there's potential for what we would call CRD mineralization, carbonate replacement deposits, a la Taylor discovery. Taylor was a fantastic discovery in the last 4 years. It's only 40 miles away and attracted a $1.8 billion takeover bid from South 32. So those are the two targets, shallow epithermals and deep CRDs.
Okay, so let's switch focus, and can you tell me what your potential at Cervantes is?
Yeah, Cervantes is more of a classic gold-copper porphyry system. We have 7 porphyry centers that we've mapped, sampled, and run geophysics over. All 7 are drill ready. We've drilled one of them, effectively the gold oxide cap to a classic porphyry, wide open at depth, wide open along strike. Typical intercepts for 100 meters of 0.6 grams plus. So we would love to get back to work on Cervantes later this year as well.
That's very interesting. Back to Aztec as a corporation now. Can you make some comments about your capital structure and your investors?
Well, we're only 3 years old as a listed company. We listed on the TSX Venture in May of 2017. Our structure is about 40 million shares issued, but I, as the founder, own 8% of the stock. Core Precious Metals, the mining company, has 5%, and 2 individuals, longtime supporters of mine, own about 15% of the stock. So the company is well held.
That's fantastic news and good information for potential investors. Brad, thanks for joining me today, and I hope I can see you really soon in person.
Well, thank you for this opportunity to be on C-Suite.